friends, so I've been asked about the method I am testing at the moment about time budgeting, because I've got lots of things going on, moving countries, all sorts of things that ask for my attention and energy. So what is it? So you know budgeting, you have money coming every month, you allocate into categories and you try not to overspend. Same thing here. It's about being aware of how much time you actually have before you can say yes or no to work, and being mindful of how your days are packed, because in the past I've said yes to too many things too early. And that's been not good for the quality of the result, for delays, for burnout. So I'm focusing on this to make sure everything is done at the best quality, in the best manner, while respecting my body and mental health. It's quite the challenge nowadays to do all of that. So this is one way I'm trying to tackle the problem. So for example, this is next week. I'm working from trial and error, so random numbers, 40 hours a week available to budget, because that makes roughly 6 hours a day. I know there's going to be more days, more hours some days, less hours some days because of interruptions, maybe being too tired, not being able to sleep. There's some noise sometime in my building. So it's just a average amount I can rely on, 6 hours. Before I was trying to count on 8 hours a day. That quite doesn't work. Working from home when you've got deliveries and road work, you can't do 8 hours of work. Lesson learned. Anyway, so I've got those 40 hours. So what do I do first is making sure that the appointments are written in there. So for example, I know that I have one appointment here. I've got another one starting the week with calls. I have call with my mum. I can't ignore that, and usually it's on Sunday evening, so I guess there's going to be another one there. So these time are sheltered, and that kind of shrink what I'm going to do. Next week, if I want to have a closer look, I know I'm going to have, I don't know what time yet, but it's going to be in the evening probably. So I'm just going to take that out and a bit more, because there's going to be a bit of prep just before and probably just after. I'm doing a live in a group, so that's going to be out on that as well. So if I think I have 40 hours normally, I start to see already that from this 6 hours a day, here I've got much less already. So I can count on, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I may be able to do 6 hours here, but I don't believe it. So I am planning on 5. And Tuesday should be okay. So I'm going to leave my 6 hours. I've got a call I'm going to have, I don't know when, but I know I'm going to have a call. And I know that may be a bit hectic just before and after, so I'm giving myself 4 hours that day. What else? So in this week, I know there's going to be something here I don't want to miss out on as well. So this is something I can still do something else in between. So I can, for example, sort inbox, like low activity stuff. So it's not going to be deep work. I can still do things, but I know I can't be fully in there. I know I have Thursday should be okay, so that's my 6. Friday should be a 6. And that means if I want to stick to that, if I haven't managed to do more, that means my Saturday is going to be busy if I want to catch up on those hours that are missing. So I've got 3 hours, so I should be doing 9, which is not going to happen. So I can try 7 here, and that's not going to be 7 either. So I can see that if I want to have my hours, there's going to be those days where I need to do more as well. So maybe Friday is going to be 7. I tend to be tired those days, and there's always new things popping. So I need on this day and this day to do more, because I know the Wednesday is going to go berserk, and Friday there's always something coming for some reason. So now I can stick to my 40 hours, and I can organize things with that in mind. And same for the week after, I can go in there. So if I know that for any reason, maybe I'm not gonna be able to do anything on those days because I've got weekend, wedding or anything, I'm just gonna blank out this, and that means that either I need to make sure I don't have as much appointments or anything that is gonna eat my day. I'm gonna really make sure that it's protected, or I need to say no to task. I need to be really, really intentional about what's going on. So that's a bit of a budgeting things. So that's the scheduling, planning side of things. It's also allowing, so I write down the client work, the clients that I'm working for at the minute, why I'm putting hours on the weekend, you may ask, because I put the time I need to use to declutter. So at the weekend there may be some client work, but there's going to be as well the decluttering and the packing, organizing of the move. So it's all accounted for. Once you have your list of clients, if you know you have something regular you're doing, the idea is also to look at how many hours in the cycle it takes. So that's where I've been struggling before, because everything was really custom. So it was hard to set a pattern on, okay, if I work with someone, week 1 there's going to be that many hours, week 2 there's going to be that hours. So I've been changing my offers in the way I work so that I can plan that a bit better, and I have more processes to lean on, which is what I do for other clients. But as usual, you do 1, 2, 3. As often you do this less for yourself as you do for clients. So I'm putting that back into my business. So I don't know if that helps a bit. It's really the base. After that, obviously, you need to readjust, and you need to look as you go through your week. Okay, this and that came up. Maybe someone booked an appointment because you forgot to block your days, because you had your quota of hours of new clients coming in. So you need to shuffle and see how many hours you need to either work to finish what you've got, or what you can delegate, or what you can postpone, and things you can just cancel because they were maybe urgent but not important. So decisions. I hope that was clear. If you have any questions, put your questions in the comments below. If you're on YouTube, look for Pascal Poppins. That's my ID on all social media platforms. And I'll try to make another video to show you how you can plan your client cycle when you know how much work you do for each client and when, which is the hardest when you don't have a productivized service you offer. So to be continued.